Next up, we've got If You Do. If You Do.
So it's me again?
Like that guitar.
Why you gotta be like this?
Good shot.
Forget it.
Forget it.
네가 하면 내가 하면 어떻게 매일 내가 틀렸다고 말하는데 비키려고만 하지 눈물이 너의 무기지 아니 처음엔 당당해서 끌렸어 하지만 매일 난 무릎 꿇었어 조금 잘못한 것도 부풀려서 난 절벽으로 밀어붙였어 혹시 몰라 그래도 날 사랑.
Okay, let me say this. This is early, but I'm going to say this. From a cinematic standpoint, I love the scenes that they're introducing. This right here, it's like apocalyptic, dystopian, dark, cold. Okay. This, seedy, graffiti, dangerous, dark. Okay. Maybe a house, but it's like a busted down house. There's some damage. My worry as we progress is, are they going to tie this together or is it going to be super symbolic? Okay, that's where I'm going.
내가 하면 어떻게 매일 내가 틀렸다고 말하는데 비키려고만 하지 눈물이 너의 무기지 아니 처음엔 당당해서 끌렸어 하지만 매일 난 무릎 꿇었어 조금 잘못한 것도 부풀려서 난 절벽으로 밀어붙였어 혹시 몰라 그래도 날 사랑하니까 참을 수 있었어 Every day, every night Feel like a fool You gotta know 넌 내게 왜 화만 내 우리 다시 돌아갈 수 있을까 네가 하면 다 맞는 말이 돼 네가 하면 난 이기지 못한대 자기는 어떤 사람이 돼 좋을 때도 나를 불안하게 해 내가 하면 넌 내가 하면 말만 하면 넌 매일 헤어져 보다가 가지 못하게 더 사랑하지 못하게 해 전국을 흔들기 더하기 옆구리 찔러서 절박이 이미 정해진
Okay, it feels symbolic, and I think what they're trying to do, is show, they're trying to use these sets and these locations to essentially represent what they're saying lyrically, and the message of the song is that it almost feels like when we're together, we live in this, it's almost like we only exist together and we function when we're kind of toxic in a way. It's like the only way this works. And as soon as we start to get along, it's like the beginning of the end. That's how this feels.
반밖에 지쳤어 벗어나고 싶어 절박해 너한테는 친구 내겐 바람은 필수 있는 보라는 종자들일 뿐 또 다른 실수 네가 하면 오케이 내가 하면 난 제발 적당히 하기를 바래도
And I don't mean toxic like the stereotypical toxic of today. I mean like he just can't get close enough. As he gets closer, she goes further away. And there's like this danger at all times. It's like there's no happy medium. It's always a threat or harmful in some way.
끊지 못하네 자다가 툭 치면 나오는 말 잘할게 할 말 없을 때 꼭 가잘게 답답해 누구에게 한탄해 가끔 가진 것처럼 네가 하면 다 맞는 말이 돼 네가 하면 난 이기지 못한대 자기는 어떤 사람이 돼 좋을 때도 나를 불안하게 해 내가 하면 내가 하면 말만 하면 넌 매일 헤어져 보다가 가지 못하게 더 사랑하지
It doesn't matter to me. I'll just go to sleep.
Every day, every night, feel like a fool. You gotta know. 넌 내게 왜 우리 다시 돌아갈 수 있을까? 네가 하면 다만 너만이 돼. 네가 하면 난 이기지 못한대. 자긴 어떤 사람이 돼. 좋을 때도 나를 불안하게.
I like that there's a progression here. There's a story that's being told, and just like the other ones that we've seen, everything is contextualized very well. Very well. See, this is kind of what I'm after. This is the stuff that I really, really enjoy reacting to because it's done like a story. And the story doesn't necessarily have to have a perfect beginning and a perfect end, but it has depth. It has development in some way. And even if there are questions that are left over at the end or some kind of holes, I'm okay with that as long as a package, it makes sense. Good little acting there. So who's this here in this scene with the drawings and the paintings? No, not that one. Right here. Who's this? Jin Young? Oh, Jin Young. Oh, see, I remember the first and only video that I saw of Jin Young was called Letter. And if I remember right, the acting is what I complimented him on because the scene was brilliant. I think it was a one shot where he was in a room and then like the walls came down and we were in a studio and then we were backed up and he was like telling the story of the letter, but it was all done within that fake room. He was down on the bed, on the side of the bed. Oh, it was great. Oh, he's an award-winning actor. Really? Huh. And I might have known that back then when you told me we watched the video, but fantastic. Fantastic. If you've ever smashed a car before, like with a bat or a sledgehammer or a pipe or something, it's exhausting. You don't get as far as you think you would. You think by the time you're finished, this thing is going to be like a war movie. It's not. You'll break some windows, you'll pop off some mirrors, you'll get some good-sized dents, but by the time you're done, you are smoked, and you're like, yeah, I didn't think there was anything left. That's just, life lessons from me to you. Good particle effect here. They use some real nice texture to give this some punch. So a lot of the particles that you see between us as the camera and the group is done in post. It's visual effects that give a little bit more flavor. So there's going to be some particle effects in the back that are practical. They're real. And we see it with haze in the air. We've got the light kind of backlighting them. And then we've got some kind of particles in the air for real. Call those practical effects. They're real. But then there's also a level of effects that are done in post. So like if you see right here, these particles in front of them, that's fake and done later on.
Every day, every night, feel like a fool.
Now there might be some that are caught on camera in front of them, but most of it's going to be done thickened up in post. And I do like the fact that I think my theory is right with them using these scenes as kind of symbolic of what the message is. I think that's very smart. Not only does it let us see the guys in different scenes and situations, it keeps the pacing up for us as a viewer. It doesn't seem to drag. Always good to have a choker in the shot. We love chokers. Now, I don't recommend, I don't know if this, so like this right here, if you see it, this is kind of a wallet chain, but it's not recommended to put the wallet chain, like you strap it onto your belt loops or your belt, technically your belt, not your belt loops, but don't put it through your crotch. That's not great. Yeah. I mean, I know there's pros and cons to how we wear them, but, oh, the cursor is stuck. I found it. Yeah. Good, good. If you do. I think it's really clever. I like the way that they did this from a messaging standpoint, that what they're trying to get across with the lyrics. Oh, what does that say? Not street art, plain old vandalism. All right. Well, that kind of clears up that they're trying to show that this is a dangerous area that they're in. This is not street art. It is vandalism. We've got emotion lit up back here. Jackson shows us some conflict here when he's punching the bag, taking out his emotions. Nice. Okay. Choreo matches up. Good. I like it. I like it. It's well done. And again, even though visually with the scenes themselves, it doesn't really tell a story. Like it's not like the vandalism scene is where they were in the morning, and then they got lunch at that grocery store, and then they came up here and a bomb went off, and then they're just dancing on top of the roof. It's not that linear, but from a symbolic standpoint, it makes sense and it lines up with the messaging of the song. Awesome. Awesome. Gold medal for contextualizing what you're doing. I am super impressed so far. Yeah, super impressed.